So, because remember now, although I don't support you going to the Arab, I don't support you going to the Asian, I don't support you going to the Indian or the non-African Latino, those were still options for the bunny hopper. You chose white on purpose. You see? So in choosing white, you're making it clear I'm self-alienated.
Right.
In choosing white, you're making it clear I'm a self-hater. In choosing white, you're making it clear I don't want my children to look like my mother. You are making it crystal clear I am switching sides, and I'm switching sides publicly.
That's crazy.
And for people, and this is where I'm going to respectfully disagree with my brother Stephen A. Smith, because Stephen A. Smith responded to the RG3 Ryan Clark situation. And I thought he gave a pretty reasonable and leveled critique. But where I'm going to disagree with my brother Stephen A. Smith, and I know he had to say this because he got a bag to protect, right? He told Ryan Clark, don't bring up his wife and children. He didn't. He just reminded him that they were white. And Stephen A. Smith said this too, right?
Right.
But Stephen A. Smith kind of stated or alluded to the fact that his wife being white has nothing to do with it. You're wrong. Stephen A. Smith, you're wrong. That man's wife being white has everything to do with this situation because he's disrespecting a black woman while sleeping with a white one. It has everything to do with it. You can't say a snow bunny hopper is publicly disrespecting a 23-year-old black girl, young black sister. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's married two white women. Right. It has everything to do with the fact that he married two white women.
Right.
And Ryan Clark has a right to speak on it because he's a recovered bunny hopper, no longer participating.
Do you think that what was his logic behind why it's irrelevant?
Personally, I just think he was protecting his job.
Okay, yeah.
Because you got to remember something with our celebrities and entertainers, and I respect Stephen A. because, like I said, sometimes Stephen go hard.
Right.
Sometimes he coons out, but he's better than most.
Right.
He's better than most. Yeah. Some don't even touch it.
Right.
Stephen A. Smith will at least touch it, so I got to give the brother some respect. In the white world, and for you to survive in it, you have to assume a racially
ambiguous
attitude towards all political issues. It's a tightrope.
Right.
You understand? It's a tightrope. And the reason why people are trying to call for Ryan Clark's job, and I do want to support Stephen A. Smith in standing up for Ryan Clark. He said, this man ain't going to lose his job.
And he a powerful voice over there.
Yeah. And Stephen A. Smith said, I'm going to raise holy hell.
Right.
I'm not in charge.
Right.
But I'm going to raise holy hell if anybody tries to fire this man for telling the truth about this man.
Right.
So shout out to Stephen A. Smith for taking his brother's back on that.
Right.
Okay. But because you have to act politically naive, in order to be a successful black entertainer, that includes sports, you have to assume a political naivete in the face of obvious injustice. Think about that, Lou. You sitting on
you
sitting on the panel on TV, and the police just unalive somebody. RG3 just disrespected your little sister Angel Reese with his slave master, handler, overseer, slave driver in the back, cheering him on with the whip. Lou, she had a whip, whipping him, tear it down. But guess what? You have to act like him having a white wife has nothing to do with this. You have to assume this posture of political naivete. Yeah. You have to commit historical amnesia every time you go to work, Lone. Think about that. Every time I go to work, I got to act like I don't know what my people been through. Because if I show the slightest political integrity or cultural loyalty, I can lose my job.
Here we go, y'all. He cooking.
See, this is why LeBron James stood with Israel against Palestine, but did nothing when that brother was shot dozens of times in Akron, Ohio. Jalen Walker got hit with almost 100 bullets by the white police, and all LeBron James said is, I gotta pray. But when Israel invaded Palestine and started unaliving all those people over there, you stood with Israel. Because as a black entertainer, if you want to be successful in white space, you have to commit historical suicide.
Ooh. That boy is cooking the day you got. So back to
now. See, here's the thing, though, real quick.
Go ahead.
Now that the white man knows Ryan Clark is not only politically conscious, they're not upset about you being politically conscious. Stephen A. Smith is politically conscious, but Ryan Clark is loyal as well.
Yeah, the loyalty what get it.
It's the loyalty. Ryan Clark's comments made it clear, I'm a black man first.
Yeah, because the loyalty informs your decision making.
Yes. So now the white man is like, damn, he's politically conscious like Stephen A., but he's more loyal to black people.
So he'll move on it.
He'll move on it. So now Ryan Clark, he's not going to lose his job. But once again, there will be certain opportunities he may not get now because the power structure knows you stand with the Negroes in the field, not the ones in the house.
Yeah. And so also getting back to the community when I went in there and they was talking about, the dirty mouth or just like you say, some of the historical overreaches that they use as it pertains to black women. It just doesn't feel like trauma driven to me because the particular things that they were pointing out, meaning, because you know me, I like to have a conversation.
Yes,
what are you saying? What is that? Like I'm highly upset and you're about to get kicked out of here. But before I kick you out, what is that? Like, why are you talking about black women in this way? In any instances, like you say, even if honest. That means even if it's the truth, why is this even coming out of your mouth when your black mother took care of?
Because you are proving that you are politically harmless to white folks. See, the white woman for the black man is the political surrender flag loon. When I walk into a space with a white woman, I'm letting every white person know I am not loyal to my community. I'm not loyal to my mother. I'm not loyal to my father. I'm not loyal to my neighbors, the children I went to college with. I am loyal to you. The white woman is the black man's nonverbal mouthpiece. By having her next to you, you are making a political statement to the world that I am loyal to the white power structure.
Yeah, and so I asked, I'm like, yo, what is... Man, I don't like they talk too much. They argue too much. Listen, black women love me. I love black women. I don't hear no bunch of arguing.
But here's the question I would have to any black man who maligns and denigrates black women to justify dating white. First of all, you were going to date white even if you were treated well, because your abhorrence for black women is not just about how she treated you. Your abhorrence to black women is about the fact you always wanted a white one. You're just using her as the excuse for why you are there.
Right.
We've all been mistreated before by women.
Period.
But I never abandoned them. Right. You understand?
Yes.
You wanted white women anyway.
Yes.
You're just using black women as the excuse. And this is how I explain it. Who has mistreated the black man more? The black woman or the white man? There is no black man in America who can say, I've been mistreated more by black women than white men. You a damn lie.
Right.
Who locked you up?
Right.
Who miseducated?
Right.
Who fired you? Who won't give you a job? You understand?
Yes.
Most of the black man's problems in America were caused by the white man, not the black woman. Why you don't have the same smoke for him?
Yeah, and
why you don't have the same smoke for America that you have for the black woman?